Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Shroud of the Avatar is back for the afternoon. President's Day here in the United States, so I get a day off, which is awesome, and I love being able to spend it gaming. Tweaking audio. Alright, audio's tweaked. Perfect. Hope everybody is having a great Monday. I'm going to join Senegal here in a moment, who's also questing on our wonderful day off. I bought a new backpack, which is why I'm standing here looking at my backpack. I mean, my avatar is looking at this cloak on the wall. It's a very nice cloak. It's the Merritt's Wellness Cloak. But there's a backpack that I bought from Lace over in Brit Mart. Is that where she is? I think it's in Brit Mart. Lace de la Monte. Lace de la Morte. Oh, I've always been saying her name wrong. Lace de la Morte. It's a very nice little bunch of little buffs. It's a +7. She had some that were a lot better than this one, but it's a nice little buff for sure. So, always love finding new members. So I'm gonna jump back into Discord. Say hi to Senegal and we'll get off. Hey, Mirthful Minstrel, how are you? I'm playing some Shroud of the Avatar tonight. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Senegal, the stream is live.
Cool.
We'll head into... Yeah, you want to try and do a Greymark Forest?
Sure. I actually just walked in.
Nice, Yuho's grandchild? Exactly. Mirthful, exactly. I've been having a lot of fun in this game the last couple months. Loot mode set to free for all. How do you change the loot mode? Do you know, Senegal?
No, trying to figure it out right now.
You want it as it seems to me that auto roll works better.
I just promoted you to party leader, so...
So I get to figure it out? Alright. Hey, Growls! You're at work, just lurking? Nice. Thanks, bud. Yeah, this is a Yuo's grandchild. It's a pretty solid little... it's a pretty solid game. It's got a lot of... It's got a lot of cool... resemblances to Ultima Online and the Ultima games. There was an interesting interview with Chris Spears, the head designer, head developer, head dude, I don't know, whatever he is. And one of the things he talked about was that there's two groups of people that play this game. Ultima Online players who just want an open world and a sandbox, and Ultima players who want a rich story. And they were surprised, the development team was very surprised at how separated those two groups are, how distinct those two groups are. And it has been a tough piece of work for them to try and kind of like satisfy both groups to some extent.
So I was standing at the entrance to the Greymark Forest, and two elves assaulted me. So,
Oh, okay.
it's definitely...
Oh, there's a stag blocking my way. Move, stag. I don't want to talk to you. Although I think the stag encounters can drop a dragon. Drop a dragon. You know what I mean? Elevate to a dragon. Hey, Epic Cougar. Nice to see you, bud. Hope your day's going well. Mirthful says, with UO, the rich story was already there, and our peers picked it up from there with the SEER program. Many good times back. Yeah, UO is a lot of fun. I didn't really get into the story element in UO. It never... Oddly enough, like Chris talked about how distinct those two groups of players are, but I am quite literally on both sides. I absolutely love the story. I appreciate the story, but there's lots of times that I'll go in and play and I'll just play story, and other times I'll just do sandbox. I enjoy both of them very equally. So, did you PvP? I PvP'd, but not Felucca PvP. Our guild actually did quite a bit of PvP events in UO in. Oh, there you are. In Trammel, so we would have like team brawls or one-on-one tournaments and things like that. So we did do some PvPing, but not quite the open PvP that.
Welcome.
Matchmaking preference. Oh, I see. You're in open, so somebody else is in there. Okay.
Oh, let me leave and
okay, sure.
We can I do need to change that probably to group only at some point.
We did lots of PvP events, which is a nice way to say that they got slayed. No, actually, we did not too bad. It was more just a tournament, so it wasn't like in Ultima Online. There's full loot, so when you killed somebody, you could take everything off of them. Okay, you have come out, so I will go in. So you may have to change to party.
Changed it and trying to enter.
Yeah, changing to party works. You can also click on the shield. The shield is a go into this person's instance button, basically.
There you are.
All right, buffing up.
Oh, there's an Elven Mage.
Right off the bat. I haven't finished buffing up yet.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's cool. That's cool. Yeah, somebody was talking about. I voted for Graf. That's great, Ranger. Yeah, my stream title today is. Oh, go to the party tab. I see. Okay, I got an answer to my question in the Hospitalier's help on the official Discord. Party.
So, you want to grab this boar, or should I?
Go for it. Party loot mode. There it is. All right. So on the social panel, there's a party tab. And there's a loot mode button down there. So there we go. Can I teach you this game? Uger, of course, man, for sure. We are actually in my Discord right now. Me and Senegal are hanging out. This game looks fun so far. Is it a player-run economy? Mirthful, yes. It is largely a player-run economy. All of the gear comes from players, so everything is the best gear that you'll get is crafted. You can buy gear from a vendor, but it's not very good. In fact, I'm pretty sure the very first, like, once you can blacksmith chainmail armor, the very first item is better than anything you can buy from a vendor, like from a NPC merchant. So everything comes through players. It's hard. I'm not going to say it's perfect because doing player-run economies is very difficult. Oh, whoops, I just came out of combat. But it's not too bad. There's an interesting part of their economy. Because it's a free-to-play game, they do have a premium currency. Or I'll grab one and you can grab the other. They do have a premium currency called crowns. Crowns of the Obsidians. Most people just say crowns or kotos. the premium currency is actually tradable. And so people will buy and sell the premium currency. So if you need in-game gold to buy armor from a player, you can actually go and spend real money with the developers, buy crowns, sell the crowns to players who have the gold, and then go and buy the armor. So it's kind of an odd. It's a bit of a difference with a lot of other free-to-play games where the premium currency is locked to your account. But it does allow people to basically get anything they want through in-game means. I'm getting a little bit of lag here. It's not too bad. Somebody's fighting something over here. Who's fighting something?
I think this is your turn. Oh, NPCs fighting each other?
It must be, right? Because we should be in here privately.
2 mages against a grand boar.
Yeah. That grand boar has really made them mad. I can't even get aggro off of them.
Well, the boar is dead, so.
Alright, so is that guy. And we should be getting... Oh, that one just had gold.
I'll grab the boar back here.
Okay, sure.
We should be getting what?
We should be splitting the loot on roll. Yeah, gravity 1 was 78. There, so we are rolling for stuff. So that's a bit better. It'll just distribute between us. Not that we're gonna get a ton. Oh, this mage is already repopped. We're gonna get a ton of awesome loot in here, but. Oh, that's funny. The lesser staff though. I don't think we rolled for that. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure some of this stuff out. Yeah, Kryles is going to buy plus 13 gear and destroy me. Probably. I am kind of wimpy against magic users, Kryles. So you probably will destroy me.
There's another fighter.
I haven't seen any wood yet. Wasn't that what we were after?
Yeah.
There must be wood in here. Oh, there's a obsidian bear. Nice. It's going after the doe, so... Oh, there's 2. There's 2.
Oh, we pulled both.
All right, buffing up like crazy. If we get them together, I can hit them both at the same time. Oh, we're doing okay. Our pets are helping quite a bit here. There's one down.
Glad you're here. I've already proven I cannot solo.
Those guys do. So one thing about those guys is that they will hit more than one person. So if you're squishy, you want to make sure you're behind them. Or just further away. You're installing. Hey, Uger, nice to hear, bud. Be great to have you in here. This game is friendly to all sorts of skill levels. Like like I have a lot of fun in the game. Easy, Kryles, easy. We're always happy to have more people. Oh, I got an obsidian bear carcass. Nice.
Nice. And there's a tree ahead.
A treant? Is that what you saw?
Sorry, a tree. I see at least one harvestable.
Oh, a harvestable tree. Got it. All right, well, we can loot these corpses.
Yeah, it does not seem to be splitting the actual equipment, but it's splitting the gold.
Yeah, it splits the goal occasionally. Oh, I bet you that's the threshold. I bet you. So there's an option. That's fine. I mean, I can give you all the shoddy stuff later. That's not a problem. In fact, I have a chest with a whole bunch of it in it.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter a whole lot.
Yeah, there's a loot threshold. And I was wondering how they calculate that, but I bet you it's value.
That would make sense.
So I think it's free for all. Yeah, I bet you that's what's going on. So yeah, I was saying this game is friendly at all skill levels. Like I can go in and have very interesting fights with things and have a lot of fun. And then I go and watch people like Falcon and Drizzt, and they are 10 times better than I am. And they're doing the same thing. They just go find different mobs to kill and they have fun. Grav is not a cheap escort. He takes all my money at the end of the run. True story. What? Hopefully I don't take all of it. I take my personal cut of 90%. Oh yeah, my stream title today is that I'm running for president of New Britannia. So Ranger said he voted for me. So I appreciate that, Ranger, very much. Yeah, I'll let you grab that one. I don't see any other trees in here. I'm in night vision mode, so the trees all more look the same when you're in night vision mode.
Yeah, I don't see any in here. I've only seen that one, and that was a ways.
Okay, value threshold of 50. So everything under 50 goes to the looter. And that's actually the minimum. All right, now I got to figure it out. I got to go thank this person and
Okay, got it.
in Discord. There is an official Discord for Shroud of the Avatar. There's tons of really good people in it. There's some help channels.
So I see a marker on my map that says Obsidian Bear Tier 5.
Oh, those
up ahead.
Oh, up ahead? Oh, we just killed 2.
Yeah, well, and that's the weird part. I think these markers are a bit bugged, but
yeah, they are. The map needs some work. It is not. Okay, never had a chance. Never had a chance. Picked up a wand. How come I can't skin this guy? There we go. Yeah, okay, somewhere in here there should be some good wood. Actually, I can see a bunch of wood up ahead of us. So maybe there's a specific little area that we can circle around, collect some wood if you want to get carpentry up. I too want to get carpentry up, but I think mine's at 93.
Oh, wow. Oh, some timber wolves.
Carpentry was one of the first things I took up because that was what I did in UO. I built furniture, and I loved building furniture. I haven't built a lot of furniture yet because it takes a lot of materials. And this goes back to the question about the player-run economy. One of the things they do is try and make sure that items aren't easy to make. They take effort and time, so that a crafter doesn't go out and spend 15 seconds collecting materials and 10 seconds hammering away on a recipe, and then boom, they have an item that basically is indestructible and lasts somebody forever. Like, the economy just dies unless something takes... Things that last forever need to take a lot of time and effort.
So far, it seems to be a pretty good balance. Reaper, what's a... Oh, that...
Oh, where'd you see the Reaper?
Watch out for that. Across the water, next to the road, on the right-hand side.
Oh, okay. I turned my highlight strength way off. I gotta turn that back up. There's an option for highlight strength under video. And it controls, like when you tab target something, it controls the highlight of that target. But it also hides your reticle, and because I never use the little crosshair reticle, I sort of want to get rid of it. Okay, can we avoid the Reaper over here? Will it ignore us? It doesn't mind if I chop down its cousin, the maple tree, hopefully. Let's hope not.
Ooh, more action up here.
Yeah, and there's a couple of trees up here too, which is... So that's funny. This is a tier 5 adventuring area, but that, honestly, that...
Yay for holidays.
Hey, Tenulio, thank you for the resub. 5 months? Yay for holidays is right. Thank you so much. All these elves are just lined up for us here. Hey, Aline Dragonfire, hello and welcome back. Thanks for joining us here. All right, we missed some wood. There's a tree here. I'll kill the mage. You can take the tree.
Oh, okay.
Are you with me? Can't tell where your party is. I wish there was little directional indicators telling me where my party was. Eileen Dragonfire, thank you for the bits. That's very kind. I might have to do a... Oh, there's another guy. You're gonna get interrupted. I'm gonna have to do a giveaway today, I think. There's lots of elves in here. I'm with Senegal today. Senegal is also he's a bit of a new player. He's playing for a month, I guess. I guess that's a pretty new player. And we're trying to get his some crafting mats. So he can level up some carpentry.
Okay, heading back to try and harvest that tree.
Yeah, go do it. Oh, there's another tree over here. I'll see if I can get it without being interrupted.
Yeah, this is a whole lot better with another person.
Yeah, I think resource gathering is optimized for like 2 or 3 people. Some grab hats? No, well, I think what I can do is I can give away a Crown of the Obsidian. It's their in-game currency. Maybe I'll do that at like 2 o'clock or so. Sorry, I'm in Pacific time. In 40 minutes. I guess now that I've said it, I pretty much have to. Which is cool.
Okay, so there's...
So that's a camp.
It looks like if we stay in the center, we'll get the tree.
Yeah, there is some more stuff around here.
So there's a mage off to the right.
There's this one. You want to grab that one?
Sure.
I don't know how much crafting XP you have. I have 430,000. So mine's not too bad. I'm not really pushing anything up right now.
I'm at 345.
Mining. There's a couple of good mines, especially Spectral, which will give you granite, which is used to build dungeons. So there's going to be a lot of demand for it for a very long time. That will earn a lot of XP because those nodes, you don't have to run very far. You have to do a lot less fighting than here. So we can actually do this for like an hour or so, and then...
So I think this is your tree.
Sure. I can't remember if I have forestry going up. I do.
Oh, there's some copper over here just for the XP. I'm gonna.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, every node in here, every crafting node in here should be 1,000 XP.
And there's a bit of a battle going directly ahead.
Yeah. I feel like Uger and Tenulian are up to no good in chat here. I think they're pickpocketing somebody. Hopefully it's not me. Oh, it's funny, I knocked that guy down. I'm like, why is that guy still fighting if he's dead? But I knocked him down. One thing about, I don't know if you know this yet, but there's a difference between like, oh, I don't think I know it that well. Oh, that's you. Either, but like with light armor, like your defense is out in front of you, as opposed to heavy armor where it's around you. So position matters. So when you go up to something like these wizards, you do a lot more damage if you hit them in the back than in the front. So I can stun him, get behind him, and then do a whole bunch of damage. And when you knock somebody down, they are... it's basically like your hit, every hit is to the back.
Which is great about us standing on the opposite side.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and it's one of those things where... Oh, I got a kobold mage up. You want...
Oh, they're responding. Cool.
Oh.
Oh, no, I guess that's...
I get some bad lag here today. It's not very good. Oh, Kryl's just lost his wallet. Sorry about that, Kryls. It's not a safe place here. I do find the... I wish there was a way to get wood easier.
So I think that's your tree.
There's just a lot of combat going on to harvest wood. I spend more time with my sword than my axe when I'm harvesting wood. Easy, Kryles. I don't need any double entendres from you today. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out the stats yet. Dr. L, who's a streamer, was talking about the fact that as a mage, oh, and we got a whole bunch of wolves going after my healer. You know, he has to be very careful turning his back on people. Turning his back on mobs, or else he'll go down very quickly. There's also something to know about damage avoidance versus damage resistance. And I'm not exactly sure what those two things. What is your, by the way, what are your stats? They will show up on your paper doll. There will be a under strength, dex, and int. There'll be a resist and avoid.
Oh, what am I?
Yeah.
Resist 7.6, max of 30%.
Right.
Avoid 1.
1? Okay. Yeah, my avoid is 12.
Ooh. I gotta work on that.
Avoid is...
Is that equipment, or...?
It mostly comes from my equipment, yeah.
Okay.
Like, if I go to my... Is it safe over here? It's probably safe over here. If I go to... If I go to this deck, my avoid is now 1. So that's my outfit, which is basically the lowest level cloth armor. What server? There are no servers. There's only one.
Okay.
Dexterity, yeah,
to...
dexterity, and I'm pretty sure dexterity increases avoid. I'm gonna take this because I want the worms. Oh, and I only got a clay block.
Ooh, the tree respawned.
Oh, go for it.
Or did you harvest this?
I think I took it, didn't I? I thought I did. There's one right across the way here.
Okay. So I'll grab this one.
Okay.
Oh, I bet you never actually hit E. I tapped it once, and it...
Did you crit? Maybe you just critted.
It didn't say I critted.
Oh? Oh, maybe. No problem. Here, I'll take this one. Shroud of lag then? No, I haven't seen that many lag problems. I know it's, you know, it's something, performance is something they're constantly working on, but this is not something I'm used to seeing. It's not bad. We're not in that difficult an area, so for two of us. So that resist, by the way, is basically how much damage you absorb. So you resist, what was it, 8? So if somebody does 20 damage to you, you can resist 8. Oh, there's an obsidian bear here again.
Oh, cool.
But you can only resist, what was it, 30%, the max? You can only resist 30% of the attack. So if somebody hits you for 10, you can't resist 8. You can only resist 3. So you basically can't go into an area. Because there's some mobs, like, you could easily get your resist up to probably, well, I can get mine is 16. So I could probably go into an area where every mob does less than 16 damage. You want that one?
You go ahead. There's a chance you can get some obsidian carcass off of it, so
Sure.
I'll give you the...
Okay, there should be another one. There was 2 here before, right?
We're actually in a different area. We're actually just north of where we came into the...
Oh, okay, okay. No, I only got a bear carcass.
So the 2 were more towards the middle south.
Right.
So probably just, I'm guessing, west of you.
Now here's a tree over here, guarded by some... I love how my immolation survives swimming. Go for a swim, but I'm still on fire. Who shot you? Oh,
It's just something. I don't see it.
there's a
there.
boar right behind you.
Oh, there's 2 elven mages here.
Oh, this boar is like being mean to me.
The stuns are just.
Taken care of. I'll take the boar if you want to get the tree. That would be the best time to go swimming. Yeah. There's one server, Epic. Yeah, there's one server. There is not even a choice.
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, no, I being able to like always play with people, like it's like you don't have to. What server are you on? We do that in Lotra all the time, right? It's like, oh, what server are you on? Oh, well, I guess I can't play with you.
You want the carcass?
Yeah, I'll grab this one.
Cool.
My field dressing is the one thing that I'm pushing up pretty high right now.
Right now in my inventory, I think I have around 400 bear carcasses. So
Oh wow.
I'm not lacking for skinning materials. It's just
Yeah, Eileen, exactly.
something going on. Oh, the mage is about to.
Oh, fizzling. I'm on fire. There we go. There, one
Focus
for
on the
each.
menu tonight.
Cryos. Yeah. It's fun playing with friends. That's the point. The trees seem to be in the middle more than... There's one back here.
Yeah, I think it's your turn to grab him, so I'll see if I can engage this.
Oh, there's two...
Fighter and a mage.
Fighter and a mage. Your bear is doing good work there. The tree go out there.
He does better than me. That's why I keep him around. I'm not convinced that he does as much damage as the wolf was. It's hard for me to judge them. But he certainly has the health points.
Right, yeah, he might be generating more threat. My guess is... So wolves tend to be dexterous creatures and bears tend to be strong creatures. I don't know what kind of attacks they have, but I'm guessing that bears, like in situations like that, bears will actually hit multiple targets. You have that tree there. There doesn't seem to be anything
Got it.
around. Why am I?
Yeah, and the bear has a knockback.
I still have a grand boar targeted.
Oh. Where?
It must have died. We might have to leave this instance and come back.
That works.
Oh, I got a mage. I don't know if that helps. Might. It's not like instances are in different data centers. They're all in the same data centers. Somewhere in Austin. That's messed up. 73 Raiders from Totally Nice Fox have joined. Hello, welcome Raiders.
this tree respawns, so I'm gonna grab it.
Christ Ballad, nice to see you again. Nice to see you. Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming in. Salute. I am hanging out with my friend Senegal. We are touring us. It's us again. It is Nice Fox. Nice to see you. Nice to see the Nice Fox. Totally Nice Fox is a new Shroud of the Avatar player and a streamer of the game as well. So check him out. Although I jumped into one of his streams and he's like, yeah, I'm brand new to the game. And he's in the middle of the Krull dungeon. I'm like, how are you brand new to the game in Krull? You're like clearly a pro. I was impressed. Senegal and I are trying to find... My fault. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Senegal and I are trying to bulk up on some carpentry materials. Here, I'll go kill these two guys. You can take that tree. There are two guys. One of them's dead. That's what happens when you have people carry you. Yeah, I did. Oh, Eileen, thanks for the host. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have. I've been carried. I've played with Falcon and Drizzt, and definitely been carried through that. Oh no! How did I get here? I'm sorry, Ambrose Fox. Did you? Did you finish that bottle and accidentally wake up here? Is that what happened? Just pass out last night? Yes, you have to watch me again. You cannot leave once you've. I think this did Fimus. What was that other streamer's name? Fimus. I may have forgot it. I raided him late last night, and when I got up this morning, he was still streaming. So the raids may have literally famines. That's it, famines. Thank you. The raids literally might have went in a circle in the last 14, 16 hours.
Let's try straight south for a minute. I want to see if the two obsidian bears respond.
Sure. There's a little camp here.
Just
pronounced famines.
Maybe a little far west.
Thank you. Oops, I already had my weapon out. You want that one?
Sure.
I'll go and see what trouble I can get into in this camp. There's a kobold mage. Yeah, they did. Guide. Oh, he did. Okay, that's hilarious. So famines. So I raided famines before I went to bed last night. And he streamed for 17 hours. And then raided Totally Nice Fox. And then Totally Nice Fox has raided me. That is amazing. Oh, I checked out, Aline, I checked out your shop today. I love the town. It's very cool. I love that you set up your town with different angled plots. He told me his brother's name is Pestilence. Pestilence and Famines? Nice. That's cool. Rance Priest, say thank you for the follow and welcome. Oh, there's just no end to these guys. Oh, you got that one. Yeah, yeah, your shop was awesome. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy any dyes yet because honestly, I got paralyzed by choice. There's so many different colors. And of course, because I wear heavy armor, I can't dye it anyway, which sucks. But I will definitely come back. That is an impressive selection of dyes. I love it.
No sign of him, so I guess we're done.
Flattery will get you bits. Thanks. That's very kind. You got something else going on over here? Oh, an archer. Oh, I think I missed with my body slam. Dies for heavy would make me so happy. Yeah, I like it. Some of the colors get a little off, but whatever. It's what they do. Yeah, dies for heavy would be great. Both primary and secondary colors. Oh, I got here just in time. Good job. So there's no obsidian boars. All right, bears.
No. So I think we're, yeah, I think they're.
All right. Well, maybe we'll find some more.
If you want to reload, there is an exit just south of us. I don't have a strong preference because things do seem to be respawning.
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay.
Ah, my body slam did not work on her. Odd. I'll be on in a bit, setting up a new look. Nice. Good to hear. Ambrose Fox is also another great Shroud streamer. I bet you Uger's going to be a great Shroud streamer too. I'll give you a shout out in a bit so I don't stack shoutouts too thick here.
I'm going to take out this mage down here.
Ambrose says, I'm really loving how many Shroud streamers are popping up. Makes me happy. Yeah, it's the last few weeks have just been great. I don't know if I just didn't notice people before, but it definitely seems to have gotten... It definitely seems to have gotten a lot better, for sure. I hear something fighting. I just don't know where they are.
Well, there's some.
Eileen, do you stream? You hosted, so I'm curious. That is just a wolf over there. We can go try to find some more wood. Some more trees. They don't seem to be in this area. They seem to be more in the... yes. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry that I've never seen you. I have to thank Famines for showing me the game, pretty much like giving a man a sample dose of drugs. Could be. Could be.
No, I'm not seeing the Reaper.
Is this where he was? On this island?
Well, or maybe it was on the other side.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah.
There's a trio. Oh, I think I found the obsidian bears.
Ooh.
I simulcast my Friday night radio show every week. Cool. What time is that? That's the Avatar radio stuff. I need to watch that more. Yeah, there's two bears over here. Oh, and they're going after the wolf, so we can get in and it'll give me some time to get a few buffs charged. Get a 4-stack of immolation. Oh, I did it.
My health.
Yeah, be careful. I believe my... Boom. Man, I love it when I time my coup de grace well. 182 points of critical damage. Here's a clip, 8 to 10-ish. Nice. That's crazy.
I'll grab this tree.
All right, that was probably really loud too. That's awesome. Love it. We dance someplace different every Friday, even Dungeons and with Dragons. It's a good time. That's great. Oh, did Hard Hit come in? Chat scrolled off. Sorry, Hard Hit. I missed you. Hello. Did I fail on that? I guess I failed on that. One bear carcass. Come on, give me an obsidian bear corpse. Or bear carcass. Yeah, Eileen is pretty classy, Ambrose. Has to make up for the rest of us chumps, right? There we go, an obsidian bear carcass. That's what I like to see. Got a bunch of free corpses. Run around, earn some easy gold.
That's great.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 trees in sight here. This is definitely a pretty good zone, but I almost wish the mobs would spawn a little slower. Is your pet still up? Ah, that's what I mean. I wish the mobs would spawn a little slower. I get interrupted about 2 seconds into it. I was wondering, because I don't get a health bar for your pet.
Yeah, he's doing fine. Although he's running off to deal with something on his own, so...
Oh, is that right? You're off for now. Totally nice, Fox. Thank you again for the raid. Nice to see you as always. Have a great one. I'll see you soon. I don't even think your bear is taking any damage. I don't even see a health bar on it. Which usually means it's undamaged. See these ranged? It's a tactical error for this mage to run over to the archer. Hey, come back.
Okay, I'm going to go back and try and harvest that tree again.
Yeah. I know, we got dragged, like...
It just changed from one clear across the entire zone.
Yeah. So there's 2 more over here. There's like 6 mobs guarding every tree. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna grab this one. Some of this could be solved by speeding up this default collection time. I think it's like 15 seconds or something by default. Maybe not that long. I feel it's too long. Or maybe I just need better skills. Maybe that'll just speed it up.
Oh, do the higher level skills speed it up?
I think you get a higher chance of crit, although I'm not sure how crit works in Here, you want that tree? I think I took the last one.
Okay.
Where'd you go? Yeah, there you are. There's one over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the skills increase the crit chance. So that stuff isn't known. They've always the development teams have always been motivated to hide numbers from people.
Understood.
Yeah, I got a crit on that one, so that was useful. We do have an obsidian stag here.
Should we take it out?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we like knocked it down. Oh man, we tore through that one.
Yeah.
You want to address that one? See what you get.
Oh, sure.
I don't know if it's anything special. Can't remember what those things drop.
Sweet? What suet? Whatever you call that. And,
Suet?
And
An animalite, right? Suet's just fat. It's used. One of the common. There's a bunch of common ingredients for cooking. So there's cooking oil and things like that. Vegetables. I can't remember what they're all. They're like jars of stuff. They're in pretty much every cooking recipe. So I think that goes into those. Same with the pecan nuts. Pecan nuts are. They make cooking oil, jar of cooking oil. So you do in fact want to kill every squirrel that you find. Oh, thank you, Falcon. Suet is used in tanning to make supple leather. I wasn't even. Isn't it used in cooking at all? You'll also get a sinew, I think, from harvesting some from creatures. It is not used in cooking. Well, I guess I have to move it in my inventory because it's in my cooking chest. I don't do a lot of. Oh, I see.
don't munch on supple
Careful,
leather.
the Reaper is in sight. I just don't know where it is. I targeted it, but I don't know where it was.
Yeah.
Wait, you can. Where do you buy nuts? I want to try and find pecans.
They're for sale in Erie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just looked on like the cooking merchant, I think. Yeah, maybe
No, you have to go to a farmer, and not all the farmers carry them. In Erie, the farmer on the southwest side of town will sell them, but the ones near the key.
Got it.
I was not happy when I spent probably 2 hours trying to find pecans.
Oh. Well, now you know. And now I know, so thanks for that.
Went through every farmer I could find.
Right, there's a tree right here.
Oh, okay.
There's one in Kingsport, too. Okay. Owl's Head, Central Brit, Erie, Exeter. Good to know.
Let's move more towards the center for those trees.
Sounds good.
Oh, there's a fishing spot there.
How's the cotton growing? I'm growing garlic right now. I harvested the cotton already. I got like 600 or 700. Oh, here's 2 obsidian stags. They didn't give us much last time. So. Six or 700? Yeah, I think it was about 600 or 700. I don't remember exactly. You get a 16 cotton off a plant. I am actually, I'll do a little shout out for myself here. I'm actually the developer behind Soda Lore. So there's the particular farming page. So at the bottom of that, it lists hopefully all the seeds you can grow. And then the number in parentheses is the expected output. You don't actually get exactly the same output, but that's the average output that you expect. Wait, hold the phone. Sell, sell, sell. What are we holding for? I am the Soda Lore dev, yes. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, you're welcome. No problem. I'm a very lazy Soda Lore dev because I haven't made a single change to it other than updating like third-party software to. Oh, if you want, if you use it for recipes and whatnot, I'll be glad to give you write access to it, and you can like. The one thing I'd like to do is make it easier to record recipes. I don't have a great interface for that yet, and I haven't done a lot of development on it. There's a tree ahead of us and a mage beside it. Growl says no, bad, don't inflate the ego, that won't fit. Growls is probably on point there. Yeah, I want a slightly better way to like organize recipes and whatnot, especially the recipes that are what I call abstract recipes, like chainmail leggings. Like any specific type of ingot can go into chainmail leggings, but then the output is based on the inputs to the recipe. I want to do a better job of that. You must do more stuff. Make all the things. Okay. Thank you for the motivation. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you ever have, if you don't already have too many Discord servers on your Discord list, which I know it's easy to do because I'm in about 40 Discord servers. These guys are like blue. They're like low-level things. You can join my Discord server. There's a very easy way. There's a Soda Lore channel there. So if you ever have comments or suggestions, feedback, criticisms, whatever, I take it all. I take it all with gratitude. Oh, there's a tree over here. I can run and get that. I'll see if there's anything threatening us. I'll tank while you harvest. I got an elder timber wolf. Oh, it saw me.
I was just saying we can. Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe it didn't see me. Thought it saw me.
Say we can skip him if he doesn't aggro to us. It does feel like the respawns have slowed. At least of trees.
The respawns are what?
For the trees, seems to be going slower.
Can we joke about how you eat grips wrapped with bacon? Yes. I mean, I don't, but you're welcome to. It does sound tasty. I would definitely try it. I never thought of grits as being something you wrap. Is it like a grits taco wrapped in a bacon shell? Like, how does that work? Repair kits. Apparently repair kits don't roll. That's fine.
I figured once we got back after I was planning to salvage whatever I had, and I'd give you the ingredients. If that seems fair.
No. Keep them. No. You want the scrap. You want to bulk up on scrap. Here's a tree here, and there's another one over across the way. The scrap is useful. So when you get into refining recipes, like you'll get a recipe for leather, which will take hides. I cannot get out of the water. Okay, there we go. Oh, I found the bear patriarchs. Nice. You'll get a couple of different recipes for like a hide, and one will just take raw resources like animal hides, or for leather. And the other one will take half as much animal hides and leather scrap. We can go take out this bear. Bear meat. I like bears because bear meat's good for strength food. Which I haven't even eaten in game. Hey, Zinger, nice to see you, man. Oh, I thought I killed this bear already. Or I was field dressing him before he was dead.
Oh, that sounds
No,
good.
Ambrose is now hungry. Only had it once, but someone had it grits wrapped with bacon, then fried. It's almost sickening. Oh my gosh. True grits? Zinger says true grits? Nice. All right, it's 2 o'clock. Let's do. Let's see if I can do this. I don't do a lot of giveaways. Be safe right now. I'm going to start a giveaway. If I can find it, it's up here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, this should work. I have a raffle open for 1 crown of the obsidian. I'll draw it in like 10 minutes. Type raffle to join. Kryles, just for fans, I insisted that Gravity spend all his free time working on that site to keep paying maintenance on it. If you'd like to donate to keep that website, go to twitch.tv/Kryles. Kryles was a motivating factor for sure. It's all good. It's fun. I do like making software, so. So a crown of the obsidian can be traded in game. So I do need to be able to give it to you in game. There's no other way to give it to you. I can't give it to you in Twitch. So. Hey, we got a bunch of people joining. Thanks, everybody. Way to pick up on that. I'll grab this wolf. And for anyone that doesn't know Kryles, he definitely kids a lot. If you hear Kryles say something and quickly think, you've got to be kidding, he probably was. That's just kind of how he rolls. Bot, I'm a mod, make me win. I can't rig it. Oh, we got this guy. It is useless to resist. Oh, I'm swinging at you, Senegal. It's not working very well. There we go.
I think my bear pushed him through you, and so we were both whiffing it.
Hey, Aurora. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Happy long weekend to you. If it is one for you. I hope so. Oh, man, these elves spawn quickly. There's a fighter coming up behind you. Oops, missed. I think we got them all. It is going well.
I think this tree is yours.
We're grinding out. Oh, this one.
I'm
There's
gonna
a
try and
kobold
grab this one over here.
mage over here. They're bombing the elven camps. We can probably ignore them for a bit. Yeah, it's going good. Kryles wins. He donates a crown for the real winner. Exactly. Down, mage, down. Pretty sure all of my sulfurous ash is coming from killing mages.
I've made the mistake of trying to harvest once or twice on those road encounters. That's just... As soon as I touch those, a dragon shows up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was watching... What was it? Silver Tree Consortium, I think, was doing this? Or maybe it was Drizzt. I can't remember. One of those two. And they were just running into there. They would look for the sulfur, and if they didn't find it, they would just leave immediately. Because that's all they wanted was the dragon. There is a... if you go to the zones that have lava in them, you will find mineable sulfur. Sulfurous ash.
Oh, and there's a tree behind us if you want to...
Oh, that one there.
That's why I attacked those guys in the first place. Although we've moved quite a ways away from it.
Yeah, we got to the next tree already. Yeah, it's possible that a bigger group is better. Oh, and we got another guy, even further away.
I'll deal with this one if you want to go harvest.
I think I still have aggro on it, so... Alright, I'm out. I'll go get the other one. Hopefully the spawn doesn't come back here already.
Yeah. I'm collecting this one that we fought up to.
Oh, and I fail. After waiting all that time. They could make it faster by having it fail sooner. Right, if they're going to roll, they could roll at like the 10% mark. Oh, that's hilarious. I managed to get it, but I'm immediately attacked. What is my water elemental doing? Far too much. So we do have a giveaway open for 1 Crown of the Obsidian here in Shroud of the Avatar. So if you play, it's an in-game item, so it is their premium currency. For those friends of mine that are from the Lotro world, it's basically the equivalent of 100 Lotro points. Your destiny awaits. Does that mean you have it installed? Okay, I got to somehow get back to you, but everything in between us is respond.
Oh man, I kill things much slower than you.
A lot of that's just gear. I realized that when I put my outfit on, my hit points go from 550 to like 380.
Oh, there's an elven maid.
Thanks, Singer. Thank you, thank you.
I just killed this guy.
There's just no end to them. But I say 10 minutes? Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. Alright, that was the last call, so get in. Is there a somewhat safe spot? Probably over by the water. You know, where the Reaper is. I think it's just wolves over here.
Okay.
Here, you can take this tree here. There's a wolf here. Is it gonna see me? It may. Alright, drawing the raffle. Oh, do I close? Pick winner. Kryles! My god, it's rigged! I swear to god that is not... It is not rigged. I swear. Alright, Kryles, next time you're in game, I owe you a Crown of the Obsidian. I can actually just leave it. I am a god. I can just leave it in your chest. Kryles bunks with me, so. Oh, and I got the attention of the wolf. I think that's it. I'll take that. Uger might steal it. He might. I will now. How's your install going, Uger? Our friend Epic Uger is in chat here. streamer. He's on the Lotro stream team with myself. And he is just installing Shroud of the Avatar.
So I think
Oh, you're playing it? You got in? Nice. Yeah, if you got
There
questions, feel free to just fire away.
There are 2 bear patriarchs up ahead. I don't know if you're interested in them or not.
Yeah, the bear carcasses I'm always interested in because it's good food. There's a couple of good foods. One is bear surprise. One is bear steak and potatoes, which is actually fairly easy to make. And the other one is bear surprise, and that's made with obsidian meat as well. Oh, I cannot get a... I spent crocodile meat and bear meat do strength, yeah. At least it's like those are the good ones for like level 50 food. And by level 50 I mean that's the proficiency level of cooking to make it. They last for 2 hours, so it's a nice long buff. And they give pretty good stats. Wolf's the good one for dexterity. Spider is good for intelligence. There's a tree over here. And then there's a bunch of food that you can get a mix of. So you can get both a little bit of strength and a little bit of dexterity. And these guys see me from a long way away. Crushed him.
Okay, and I think that... Oh, you got the last tree, didn't you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Go.
this one.
I'm not terribly worried about... You have more work to do, so if you end up with more, that's good.
Yeah, but it should be beneficial to both of us.
Yeah, for sure. No, it is. It is. It is. I don't have anything going up. I'm actually earning... I should probably be raising some skills. I have 2.5 million XP. I don't think I have any adventuring skills in the Rise. Thor Tordengood, thank you for the friend request. Yeah, I'm Gravity in game, so if you are watching or lurking, feel free to send me a friend request in game. Just like my Twitch name. Oh, Christ Pilot. I knew that was you. I saw you mention that on another stream. Cool. Yeah, if you're lurking, it's just like my Twitch name without the 42. So feel free to add me to your friends list if you like. Or not if you don't. I could take blades up a bit further. Let's take those up. Oh, and just as I said it, I get more. Luna Spellsprite, thank you for the friend request. Cool name. There's a bunch of things being killed. I think we can ignore them. There's no trees over there.
Works for me.
Uh-oh. Here's somebody yelling. There he is. Uger must be doing all right. He hasn't come back with any questions yet. Yeah, if you're lurking and you're interested in the game, feel free to ask questions. I'm more than helpy. More than helpy? I am more than helpy. Whatever that means. I am more than happy to... Uger Booger. Nice name, Uger.
Go and grab this.
Yo, oh. Yeah, you can take that one. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I did get it. I just accepted it. It's all good. One of the fast travel skills in the game is a scroll. Almost everything costs something in the game. Right, like equipment wears out. You need to get it repaired. Its maximum durability will go down over time. You'll need to get it replaced. This is not like Lotro where you get like a piece of gear and then it just is infinitely, you know, you pay a few hundred silver to get it repaired at the end of the day. So everything has a cost, and one of the costs that you have to pay is for travel. So if you want to fast travel, it will always cost you something, and it's usually, oh, I got a wolf after me. I didn't even notice that guy. The fast travel is done with scrolls. Scrolls are typically so. I'll take the tree. You want to take that wood or the wolf? What is Uger's name? Uger Booger.
Yeah, in a minute here, I may try and use some scrolls to teleport back and empty my inventory.
Oh, if you want to just pass it to me, I can like bulk up on the weighty stuff. If you want to pass me like a bunch of bows or something. Charming. Yeah, Uger, infinitely charming. So the fast travel, it's scrolls. So I have like a, there's teleport to zone, which will teleport you into a, oh. And I rearranged it by putting it all in my new backpack. I found a brand new backpack made by Lace de la Morte, which is quite awesome. Oh, it's actually on my pack.
I don't know how to initiate trade.
Oh, you right click on my, oh, I have to be out of combat.
Oh, okay.
And you have to be out of combat. Anyway, I have a bunch of scrolls. They're in a pack that I need to figure out how to open. But they typically cost about 75 to 100 gold. And it's not, a lot of these mobs have been dropping 20 to 60 gold each. So let's say 30 each. So it's like 3 or 4 of these mobs that we've killed here today. That'll pay for one of those. Hey, Gleppo1, nice to see you. Welcome.
Oh, I can move again.
Nice. Yeah, you don't want to be encumbered. It has some detrimental side effects. Besides just moving slowly. I think you lose dodge or something.
Oh.
It says. It might decrease your dexterity. Is it my turn or your turn? Oh. There's a guy, there's a mage coming over here. If you take that one, I can kill this mage and take this tree. Eileen, thanks for the bets. You're very generous. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't see that one. The downside of pets is that there's a lot of noise going on. So I don't pick up that something's attacking me. Oh, there's 2 more fighters here attacking. Oh, there's 3 more fighters. Apparently, we're just gonna get them all.
Yeah, fair amount.
Now, how can I get this? I'm on fire. Hopefully I don't burn the tree down before I chop it down. I hope the hearts stay after February. Yeah, I think they tend to leave the emotes in. Then they'll bring out like a new one next February. Ah. Oh, we got a cobalt fighter here behind us too. Really does not like my water elemental.
This will probably be my first step.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't even notice. Can I get this guy?
Oh, not your fault. Oh, yep. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I have no res skill yet.
Gosh, where is the nearest on?
If you look up, sometimes they will shine a beacon. That's cool. Even though you're dead, it's still splitting the loot. Lord British says he will vote for you? What? Shroud of the Avatar running for president of New Britannia. I'll vote for you. Nice. Oh, man. That's, I'm a little starstruck now. High praise. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, my stream title is simply running for president of New Britannia. I had to do it on President's Day. It had to be done. Where are you?
Okay, found one. North west corner. So, oh, I see.
Oh, there you
maybe
are.
20 or 30 mobs between us.
All right, headed towards you. Oh, there's a Reaper over here, so I'll skip by that guy. Pretty sure that is not possible. At the moment, I'm probably going to be dragging a wolf with me. Oh yes, this is the wood collecting area. Yeah, this. Well, I heard that on stream. It might have been Aline that said it, but somebody was talking on stream that I didn't know. But they said, yeah, Greymark Forest is a good spot. So.
Okay, what you harvest that while I summon.
Oh, and I crit, so it didn't even take me any time.
Sweet. Oh, my health food ran out. That's okay. One sec. Going to eat some.
Hold on, I got to tweet back to Lord British. Very nice. This stream is heavy. Yeah, I do. Hey, Like, I just walk away, I get shot in the back. Stop it, Elven Archer. I don't get many opportunities to share tweets with Lord British himself, so I had to take some time and do that. All right, there's some more along this road. Ah. Fizz. Two-handed weapons suck. Yeah. I'd try something else, but I had a viewer give me a two-handed weapon a while ago, and it's actually really good, so I've just kept using it. I do want to try... Ooh, I got a picture. Oh, that's just that standard picture. I definitely want to try a shield. One-handed weapon. Hi there from Turkey. Hello, Teslagos. And welcome. Can you get this tree across the way? Yeah, I definitely want to try out some shield work with one-handed weapon and dual wielding a bit too. But I'll get there eventually.
Sometimes I think the 88% chance means an 88% chance of...
It does, you can go ahead and take that one too. I'll kill this guy here.
Oh,
The perception, yeah, when it comes to percent chances, perception rules over actual reality all the time. Tesla Goss, thanks for the follow and welcome. Welcome. I assume that you are a Shroud of the Avatar player? If so, or maybe you're just interested in the game. Regardless, what's your story in it? Everybody has a story. Like how long you been playing? What'd you find? Oh, some boars. Yeah, I wish I could see your bear's health bar. I don't know why I don't. You can
well,
do
right
that
now
one.
he's at full.
I'll take this. Oh, maybe that's why I don't. It's a solid tank if its health bar never goes down. Having fun since Ultima Online? Nice. That's good, Tesla. That's very good. Yes, I was in UO as well. I was actually in the Ultima Online beta. Although I don't think I played more than a few hours in the beta. It was right... It was 96, right? Or was it 97? No, I don't remember. I graduated from college in 96, and I moved cities in 97. So whichever it was, I was busy doing something else. I remember playing a little bit and then giving the disc to a friend of mine, and he got into it. He got into it far more than I did, so that was cool. He also lived in a household that was more tolerant of... Because we were all on dial-up in the late 90s, so playing an MMORPG on dial-up meant that no one could phone you. And in my household, that was somewhat seen as bad. I think in a lot of households, that's somewhat seen as a good thing.
I'm averaging about a 1 out of 3 success rate.
Oh, is that right?
It says 88% chance.
There you go. Oh, here's a... Wow, that obsidian seg took out the boar.
That's better than I thought it would do.
So in Shroud, I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. I was an early Kickstarter backer. I backed in March of 2013. I guess I should find out the date since it's almost March of 2019. Is this mine?
Oh yeah.
Same here. So I was waiting for mom and dad to sleep. Yeah, right. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah, what would we do with... I mean, I was going to say, what would we do today if being on the internet tied up your phone? But I don't actually have a phone. I only have the internet now. So it really wouldn't do anything at all. How technology has changed in 30 years. Yeah, I've been back. I backed this game in Kickstarter March of 2013. I actually played quite a bit before Persistence. And then after Persistence, I didn't play as much. I found, oddly enough, they made the game persistent in the middle of the alpha process. It was a bit of a controversial decision, but one of it was to get people to play more. That people didn't want to come in and do a bunch of work only to have it wiped out. There's one across the river here too. Don't know what's over here. They didn't want to wipe it out. But oddly enough, when they went persistent, but still in alpha, I actually played less because I didn't really want to play a persistent world in an alpha state. So I kind of dropped off. My playtime kind of dropped off after Persistence. But this year, it's really picked back up. So a whole bunch of my progress has been made just in the last 4 months. And it's been fantastic. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, you got an obsidian bear over here? What do you got over there? Oh, that's your bear.
Yeah. I'll head your way. If
Okay.
you got an obsidian bear, let's take.
Oh, fizz. There's nothing like waiting for a spell to stack and then fizz. Fizz. I'm coming in. Oh, back out. That thing does a lot of damage, man.
Yes, it does.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but so when you're deck building, you'll see that like you'll get a number of glyphs from 1 to 5. So once you buy a skill, you'll get 1 glyph, and then as you level that skill up, there's a wolf on the road right behind me. As you level that skill up, you get more glyphs. So you can put more glyphs in your deck. But if you lock a skill to your deck, you can actually hold down that icon and it will charge that skill. So I have, for example, I have Rend locked to the current deck that I'm using. So when I go and hit Rend, I actually charge it to 4 because that's the maximum glyphs I have. And then I get a much bigger, it lasts a lot longer, and I think it does a little bit more damage. And it's the same thing. I have Ignite Weapon. So when I go into combat mode and I hold down this glyph, I'll charge it, and it'll charge to 4, and then it'll fizz, of course. It'll charge to 4, and then it'll ignite, and then this spell has a 1 minute 43 seconds. If I only go to 1, it'll only ignite my weapon for like a minute. Same with Immolation. If you lock it to your skill deck, it takes a long time for me to charge it. There, now I've got Immolation up. Uber Skippy says, I'm still trying to decide if this game will be friendly to playing with one hand. I am not sure that it would be. I mean, Uber, it is free to play. Like it's no cost. So if you're worried about... Like, it really just is going to cost you a download and an attempt. But I'm not sure. You're going to have to remap keys. The default mode is actually mouse lock. So, like, I've changed the way that the game controls. So that it... so that I actually have to hold down a mouse button to move my camera. You want this
I
one?
think this tree is yours.
Okay. I think something's fighting over there, so we might be safe. So yeah, it's worth a try, Uber. You might like it. It might be doable. It isn't really tab targeting. You kind of hit things that are in front of you. You can target something, but generally speaking, you end up hitting something in front of you.
Whoa, where did all those come from?
That's the delay that I was talking about. That's what I was seeing. And suddenly, there's suddenly a whole bunch of things in my fight. I think, are they? Well, I think they're hitting your bear. And yeah, now I see your bear is. When you specialize in blades, you get 6 glyphs. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, Gleppo. I haven't got there yet. My blades is only at 76. Blade Mastery. This is a very expensive. I suppose I could let it go up now. I got 2.2 million XP. I could probably raise that a bit more. But I got some very expensive stills going up. I'm at 98. Bladed Combat. I'm telling you, Falcon, I am going to catch you. I'm almost at 1 Grandmastered skill.
Wow.
1 down, 233 to go. Is that what the number is? Spec is the most expensive. Yeah, Spec. Yeah, the specialization is super expensive to Grandmaster. I think Falcon said yesterday it was 24 million. I don't remember. It's a really big number. I'll just leave it at that.
Grab this one.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, is that a crit? See, those are so satisfying.
Rare but satisfying, yes.
I hear somebody. Where are they? Oh, they're right here. I don't know why the archers got it out for the... Yeah, 24 million XP. Wow. That's a lot of work. Tesla says, I find loading of areas very slow and boring. Seems like downloading lots of data every time you change your zone. Yeah, it's actually... I think one thing... Oh, it's dead. Elder Timberwolf? I think it's loading all the assets. One thing that really speeds it up is a fast drive. If you can install it, if you can install the game in a very fast drive, the scene changes are much faster. Uber says I can either use the mouse or the keyboard. I can't use them at the same time. With Lotro, I only use the mouse to set my point of view and have remapped almost everything to the left hand. Yeah, that one would be... You could try it. It's always worth a try. It's hard for me to say it can't be done because I haven't tried it, obviously. Yeah, M2 SSD is the way to go. I got M2 Radiant Ranger. Hey, thanks for joining us and welcome. I got an M2 SSD. Everything loads in a few seconds for me. Yeah, that's where I am too. My longest load time are the big player-owned towns that have a lot of dynamic information that they have to load. Like the pre-baked towns are fine because they're all on disk. There is no network traffic with those. Well, no, there's some network traffic because locations of NPC. This one mine?
So this one's yours, yeah.
Cool, thanks, man. How you doing for inventory? Oh, I'm actually getting up there.
Oh, I'm a little over encumbered again.
Oh, we can probably head out now.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm actually over 520 stone. I don't over 500 stone. That's been a long time since I've even had to care about. Here, you can take that corpse if you want. Yeah, the pre-baked towns, you don't have to load like where each building is because it's already pre-baked into the scene that's on your disk, so you just load it. But for player-owned towns, you have to like go to the network all the time and load stuff. I think they can do better. They are working on better loading of whatnot. Okay, I can teleport to zone, and then you should follow. Let's just back out of the way just to make sure something, because this does take quite a bit of time. Should be a little safer in the corner. Oh yeah, this is where I need to get this. I need to get my thing open. Open container. I should probably not use the container that's on my back. You can put containers in your inventory if you want to self-organize.
Oh, you can?
Yep. I can actually make you a few bags. I got the bag recipe. And you can name a bag, and then when you lock it to your inventory, it appears at the top. So you can just open your inventory, double-click the bag. So you can put all your reagents in one bag.
Oh, okay.
And then when I
was wondering how backpacks work. So they don't actually... Well, and space doesn't matter in this game. It's all weight. So, yeah, I guess...
That's right. It's all weight. And I have not seen a backpack that does something like minus 10%. Like some of the backpacks will actually increase your encumbrance, but I haven't seen backpacks that decrease their contents weight, which is a common game thing to do. All right, cool. What am I looking for? Teleport to zone. So I'll use this and head to Baron's Reach. And this particular spell will actually take my party along with me if they like. So.
Oh.
So once I disappear, about a second or two after I disappear, you should get a message that says, "Your party member has left. Would you like to follow?" And but make sure you are out of combat. But always make sure you're out of combat when you're going to use those things.
Still don't have the prompt yet.
It should show up right about now.
Got it.
Nice. So this is the player-owned town of Baron's Reach, governed by Valis Talon, our governor. There's no bags of holding. No, there are no bags of holding. That's right. That's what they're called. Bag of holding +1, bag of holding +2, bag of infinite holding. Right near endgame, which basically reduced everything to 0. I don't know if games did that or not, but it seems to me that they probably did.
I'm going to go salvage some shoddy stuff.
Do it. and I will and then pass all my shoddy stuff over to you.
Oh, thank you.
We are in Baron's Reach, Uger. How are you doing? Where are you at? So this is my dungeon. So this is my house here. Right across the street, Senegal has actually claimed this row lot right across the street from me. After he finished the outskirts, so that's his taxed row lot. And then this little tomb takes me to my dungeon where my crafting area is. I've been playing with dungeons because they're huge. Can you take over player-owned towns? No, I don't think so. There's no game mechanics for doing that. Since player-owned towns are typically a revenue generation thing for the game, it would be pretty tough to put a game mechanic in to allow you to take it. You're in the Blood River outskirts. Cool. Yeah, the biggest thing, Uga, right now is just to get through. Figure out what you like to do, get through those initial quests, and finish those. There's probably a couple hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours of quest content in there. I can do the outskirts in like maybe 2 to 2.5 hours, but I don't know what they would take a brand new player. I can do it faster because I know it. No, I don't have a crown on me. I'll have to wait for Kryles to join me. Here, I will salvage everything else that I have. I'll leave the wood for you. How about that?
Appreciate it.
Although I'm not really working on tailoring. Actually, I'm not going to do tailoring. I'm more working on blacksmithing. Kryles is kind of working on tailoring. So I have this chest here. So the town looks really nice, and the dungeon you have looks cool. Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, it's a start. You should see some of the player-owned dungeons. They are insane. They're massive. Like player-owned dungeons are barely released, and the developers are like already amazed at what people have done with them. They are really good. Player sieges on towns would be interesting given the fear element back in games like EO. Yeah, you could probably do like a siege, but you'd sort of have to role play it. It's hard to say. So here's an example. So Senegal, so I'm in my dungeon. So this is basically my space. Wait, come back here, Senegal. So this container, every item and container that I have can have special permissions on it. And I can open up the permissions options. Oh, wait. I can click on it and go... Oh, I thought I could add specific people. No, I thought I could add specific, like I thought I could give you specific access to this chest. Anyway, I can set it to container add item public. Oh, I cannot make this a public chest though. Interesting.
So what is the difference between kindred, trustee, and co-owner?
Well, co-owners are effectively other characters on your account, and you can then set up trustees. So it's just a different level.
So co-owner is basically you, again. Trustee, then I assume kindred is the lowest?
Yeah, like I can go and make you a trustee on my property. So I can go to the property management and say, Senegal Silverthorn is a trustee. And then anything that is set to trustee in this place, you have full access to, which also means you can pick it up.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, I haven't done that with you yet. I've done that with Kryles. Like Kryles, I basically like this stuff over here that your bear's watching out over. This is Kryles' stuff. I set all the wine out for him. He hasn't drank it yet, but so I basically said, here, these are your chests. I mean, I have full access to them. I can open them up and go through his things, and I can take stuff out. So it says add items as kindred and remove items as kindred. But this chest over here, if I wanted, this chest is also kindred, but I can say trustee. So I can say container add item is kindred, but the overall permission is trustee. So now he can't do anything with this chest other than put stuff in it. So it's actually kind of a cool thing. The guild used that. So when we were collecting granite, they had like a chest labeled the granite chest, and you couldn't take anything out of it. You could only put stuff into it. So people would go out and collect granite, drop it in the chest, and then they built all the walls surrounding this city with the granite in that chest.
Cool.
Higher Host says, I can see myself spending hours going through people's dungeons. Yeah, I am very looking forward. I really hope the dungeons work out well. I'm really looking forward to what people can do. I'm excited to see, one, what the role players do. So even if the dungeons don't have enemies in them, like just what are they? They're going to do traps and things like that. Secret doors. Like it might be a puzzle dungeon. So it should be really interesting to see what players can do with them. And obviously, just combat, right? Combat dungeons. And people might have like a race, right? So you can do community events where it's like you enter the dungeon and when you come out, you have to kill everything and we'll time you. And then whoever wins, gets the prize, whatever the prize is. So I'm really eager to see where people are able to take player dungeons. So I was going to show off really fancy permissions, but it seems like I got it wrong. Container add item, public, kindred trustee Koner. Yeah, anyway, I guess I have to trade with you. Eileen says they are implementing the first mobs next release. Yeah, the goal is to get the first placeable mobs in dungeons out the next release. Here, I'll trade.
Cool.
Equipment. What is it? Basically, shoddy stuff. Oh, I only have 3 of those.
Yeah, I didn't see much shoddy actually dropping there. Yeah, the basket rapiers, a lot of that kind of stuff.
Oh, I got a lot of. But you can, the Elven Woodwind shortbow.
I only had one of those.
Oh well, I have 13. Yeah, you can do all of those too. What else do we have? Oh, lesser staff. There we go. That's what. Yeah, the staffs and the wands. And the torches. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Yeah. 2 granite. Nice. Elaine says you can pre-design your dungeon using Unity too. Really? Your husband plays in it. Unity is what's your husband's name? Would I recognize it, or can you share? Do you wish to share it? I don't mean to be. I'm always careful about prying into viewers' private lives, but if I've seen him on the forums or anything, or in the wild. Do you get to select different types of in-game music to play in your dungeons? I'm going to guess yes. Not at the moment. Right now, I think it's just default. Oh, didn't I accept? Oh, you added a bunch of stuff. I took my check mark off. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do... Oh, I didn't give you all the torches. Oh, whatever. I will salvage the... I think I'll salvage all of these. Oh, the daggers are worth 80. Maybe I'll sell those to get a little bit more money. Drizzt Dragonfire. Okay, cool. Yeah, when I was in your town, I saw Drizzt's Fish and Chips. Is that his vendor name? I think that was it. And then everything that's rusty. Yeah, you don't get a lot of money for these, but I find I do have quite a bit of... scrap. So I'm actually selling a few pieces of inventory. I don't know if I like this game yet. No, Uger, it is a game that requires some patience. You're not gonna know for a couple more days. and I know that because I know you fairly well. What's that?
Yeah. In truth, if you've ever played a game called Black Desert Online, in its own way, I think this puts that to shame when it comes to grinding.
Oh, okay, okay. As in,
but it's not as mindless or as painful of a grind. I mean, it's much more interesting than Black Desert.
This one is. Yes. Right. Okay.
Okay, it was a carpenter's hammer that broke.
Oh, he Drizzt loves fishing, has a boat, looking to the future of open water sailing. Yeah, I'm excited. If they can pull that off, that'll be great. Yeah, patience is a virtue. Epic Ogre, it's old school gaming. Also, it doesn't hold your hand. You can follow the storyline or do your own thing. Yeah, you have to... this is a game... Like, if you're used to Lotro, if you think it's going to be an MMO like Lotro, it is not going to be like that. You have to be... The other thing you really need in this game is an imagination. Like, you sort of have to play the part of narrator. Like, you sort of have to form your own story. You have to come up with your own goals. Oh, I got a bunch of lesser staffs still. You want these?
Oh, sure.
I'll wait until you're done.
1 sec.
All right, trade. Oop. Wrong window. Too many windows. If you like inventory management, this is definitely the game for you. There you go.
Gracias.
Yeah, the only quests you need to do are the ones for the cloak. It's funny, I got Kryles and Senegal into the game in the last few months, and I don't think Kryles has done a single quest, and I think Senegal has been doing all of them. So you can definitely pick how you want to play the game. Higher Host says, I always felt that RPGs cannot simply be only viewed. You have to play to get that personal experience. It's that experience. Yeah, I agree. I do play Lord of the Rings Online, and I love it, and the storytelling in it is fantastic. So I think there's a case to be made that you can have a game built strongly on narrative and have a very good experience for people. I think Standing Stone Games has done a very good job of that. But it is definitely a different experience than Shroud of the Avatar, without question. Without question.
Sweet. Carpentry is now level 76. Yay!
Yeah, Eve Midnight, you're absolutely right. Everything is accessible. Like once you have to pay for the content of this game, but currently episode 1 is 0. So you get episode 1, but when episode 2 comes out, you'll have to buy it. That's kind of the game. The developers have always said that once you buy content, you get it all. So currently it's free to play. It's $20 for episode 2 at the moment, which hasn't come out yet, so there's no worry. And you don't need to buy episode 2 to continue. You can continue playing the content that you bought, but you get all the content. You get all the bosses, you get all the quests, you get it all. I'm just gonna do these torches instead of trading them to you. Somehow I didn't give you like 5 torches. Eve Midnight says, there's a good chat going on here. There's a lot of gamer. there's a lot of people in chat right now that has had a lot of my gaming experience. Raph Koster, I think I have Raph Koster's book over on the bookshelf. Yeah, I've been a fan of Raph Koster designs and Richard Garriott games and all that kind of stuff for a long time. Aline says, I think a fundamental difference is that you can mark this world. You can leave behind music you wrote, books written, notes posted. You can design your own heraldry for your cloaks and weapons and wear them in game. Your home is a permanent part of the world, etc. Yeah, so I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. The thing that makes this game a little bit special is that things that you do have an impact on the game and the world changes in time. So as time moves on, some things will go into the past. So there's going to be events that we'll have that won't come back. And we're going to get rewards that won't come back. So I might have it and some other people might not. And I think that's a really cool part of the game, is that it ends up having a history. It ends up having a real history within its own life cycle. So I think that's a feature. I love it. And it's not just, were you at this player run event or were you at that player run event? There's actual ways that you can affect the game and change it over time. I always go back to Lotro, and I'll always compare this to Lotro because Lotro is my other major game that I play, but they're different, and I don't really feel like you can judge them very well against each other because they're really trying for different goals. All right, the inventory management part of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy as I unload all my loot. Metal scrap. Eve Midnight, yeah, I think you're right. I suspect episode 2 is... I've heard some people say it's going to come out sooner. Pieces of it will come out sooner. Right? They might open up one piece of landmass, but the actual story content will be probably near the end of the year. Oh, and for new players, inventory management is especially difficult. because your encumbrance is very low. So you have to do this a lot. Once you get into the game a bit further, you're going to actually be able to hold a lot more loot in your backpack. And it won't be nearly as troublesome. Thought you needed to be eating something while doing inventory management. I may be committing a cardinal sin here. I don't know. It's hard to say, Tanulia. Tesla says, yes, it's great for each individual, but not all characters have the unique histories. Yeah, it is. I agree. I like that, you know, some people have earned a title or a reward that I didn't. I'm fine with that. It's like they did the content. I didn't do the content. That's cool. I want to hear their story. I don't need to have the reward. Oh, you got 4 obsidian chips somehow. Someday I'm going to figure out what to do with obsidian chips.
My guess is about half of what I have in my bank is just there to fill space.
I'll put these patterns in here too. Epic Cougar gives me a cookie. Thanks, bud. Oh, I got like 18 pecan nuts. Nice. Saving the squirrels. I don't think we killed a single squirrel. So that's good. All right, I think I just have to sell a bunch of stuff.
Kill a squirrel for pecan nuts.
I don't think the Lord of the Rings folks will appreciate soda elves. No. They're a very different type of elf. I like the backstory though. I'm actually reading the book is in my living room right now, but the Tracy Hickman, the Swords of Midras book, written by Tracy Hickman and Richard Garriott, is the backstory for this, and it's quite good. It's a fun read. I'm actually going through it for the 3rd time. I'm reading it very slowly right now and paying more attention to locations and things like that. That isn't where I'm whatever. So the backstory of elves. So we were killing kobolds. So kobolds are a intelligent species. They're somewhat native. They're sort of underground dwellers, but they're super mechanical. So they're very intelligent on things like math and physics and mechanics. So they build a lot of the more interesting things in the world. And but a lot of the other species you see, a lot of the racers you see satyrs, you see fauns, you see elves. Oh, I got fire engine going by. Those species are created by the Kabbalists, the Obsidians. So the Obsidian Kabbalists are magic users. They've created these creatures. And that's all backstory. So these creatures, like elves, have lived through to this moment in time where we have now arrived, and you know, they kind of have their own backstory and whatnot. Epic broom 100. You like the broom? I got curls. I got a broom. Oh, here's all my pets in my house. I got a broom. I got a little monkey named George. And I got a little upright canister, whatever it was named 2D, 2G. So the backstory for elves is pretty solid. The fact that they use the word elf, you could argue, is kind of bad. But elf wasn't made... Tolkien didn't invent elves either, right? That comes from fairy lore long before Tolkien existed. So I think they're free to use the word, and they're an interesting race in here. But no, they are definitely not. Middle Earth elves and New Britannian elves are much different. Much, much different. I don't know why I'm keeping all this housing crap, but I am. That's fine. All right, I think I'm almost done sorting stuff out. Now you know where you can get your own nuts. Yeah, exactly. All those maple trees. What am I looking for? Combat merchant. I hope the lore in that quest is good. The lore, it's very Ultima. Higher-Ho, the lore is very Ultima-ish. It doesn't... The story leaves you with questions. Like, you learn things about people, and then you're like, oh, I wonder, he seems like a bad person. Like, is he really bad, or is he misunderstood? Like, it's perfect Richard Garriott work. Like, you get into it, and it's like, oh, it's great. Like, you meet criminals, and then you learn, well, they're not really criminals, they're just down in their luck. And you can almost, pity them in the traditional sense of pity. But yeah, the quest, I have really enjoyed the questing in the game, because I do like thinking about quests like that. Hey, come back. I wasn't done selling to you. All right. A few hundred more gold. It's some pretty good gold today. Not too bad. Higher-Ho, you like stories like that? Yeah, I think you'll like it. It's the writing is not phenomenal, right? It's pretty basic writing. So you just kind of have to you have to be part of the story and kind of be your own narrator in the story. But it's good. I've really enjoyed the stories, and I think they're doing a good job kind of putting the game in the right spot. Now they got elf, fish, dragon. I've missed a lot of chat here because I'm yattering on about lore. Oh yeah, we have in-game player-run radio stations. Aline's actually on one of them. Is Avatar's radio going right now? I have a radio. This is probably going to be loud. There's a warning. Here, I'll turn down, I'm going to turn down the game quite a bit. Avatar's radio. So that's this radio. So Senegal can hear this too because I turned it on. So you can add any... So you can have a radio in your house, you can turn it on, and you can add any internet radio station to it. And when you walk away from it, it gets quieter. Hey, Favens, hello. I heard you had an epic long stream. Outstanding work. Famines is another... Went 17 hours. Famines is another streamer of Shroud of the Avatar. Oh, Higher-Ho asked about respec. It looks like he got some good answers. Yeah, you don't really have to respec. You can just sort of push all your skills up. It takes very little. So when you're pushing a skill up, this is kind of an important thing when you talk about skill development. So Ugur, you should pay attention to this too. When you push skills up, skills get better when you use them. So this skill will go up, but your pooled experience goes down. So basically, you spend XP getting better at a skill. You earn XP by completing quests and killing mobs. And there's some optimal ways to do that, but just think about that for a moment. It's just killing quests or killing mobs, completing quests. And if you do the quests when you're a low-level character, you'll get a lot of XP, a lot for what you need. Pushing skills up, like every level doesn't cost you the same amount. Getting your skill to 80 takes very, very little XP, relatively speaking. So taking it from 80 to 100, oops. Taking it from 80 to 100 takes a lot more. And it's not the same for every skill. So when I look at, let me look at one of my skills. I've actually got a spreadsheet. In fact, I can, there's a spreadsheet out there. There's a ton of help you can get if when you get into the game, you can go to these spreadsheets. So to take bladed combat to 50 takes 10,000 XP. Total XP to take it to 80 is 180,000. Total XP to take it to 100 is 1.2 million. So to take it from 80 to 100 is 1 million XP. So when you play the game, you can basically think about skills up to 80 are effectively free. Like they do cost you XP, but they cost you very little. So like I don't have to go, like I have 20 in ranged combat. I don't care. Like there's just not enough XP in there to ever care about. And maybe someday I'll push it up. And you can do you can get a lot of feel for what a skill is below 80. So you don't have to spend a lot of your XP. It's really just pushing it above 80 that it then becomes expensive. When you do get to that point, you will much better understand what I'm talking about, and it won't be a problem. So if it seems overwhelming, don't worry about it. By the time you get there, it will no longer be overwhelming. Am I right, Senegal? I may have lost Senegal.
Sure.
Sure. Well, you're sort of going through that phase right now. Like you probably have skills
Yes, I am.
at or near 80, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been intentionally keeping stuff fairly low, and just because the trees are so extensive in some cases.
Right.
But carpentry is the first one where I'm really trying to make a.
Nice. Yeah. So crafting XP, crafting or producer experience is a little bit tricky. You can earn experience by making things, but there is a very fast curve that drops the amount of XP you get. So the first time you make, so if I go into tailoring and I look at armor, the first time I make leather boots, I'll get like 6,000 XP. And then that drops very quickly. So the 10th time I make leather boots, I'll get like 20 XP. And the goal is they don't want, can you post a link? Yes, I'm very certain that I don't. There, just to make sure. You're permitted. I think it's just safe. If you have links to post, I don't mind people just posting them. Like I know Eileen's been posting a few. That's cool. Like don't post anything that's not game related. Or at least related to the discussion. But I don't mind people posting links. My chat has been fairly good, so I don't... Spoiler alert. There you go. Nice. So the one thing that does get you XP in the crafting world is your gathering. So mining, forestry, foraging, and field dressing, most importantly. So if you're in a tier 5 zone and you harvest, like where we just were, and you harvest a tree, you will get 1,000 XP in a tier 5 zone. If you're in a tier 4 zone, you'll get 800 XP. If you're in a tier 3 zone, you'll get 300 XP. And you'll get it every time. Torque Official, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We are having a fantastic discussion, so much that I am very certain that I have lost track of chat, and I apologize for that. If you have asked me a question or wanted me to comment on something, please just feel free to repeat yourself. Eve Midnight says, the more XP in your pool, the faster it trains. You know what? I forgot about that. Yes, if you have a lot of XP, you will actually spend it faster. You will train faster. So as it approaches 0, your learning, your spending goes down and your learning goes down as well. Lost Vale. I've heard about the Lost Vale. I've never went there. All right. I need to take a quick break. My water glass is empty. I need to stand up and walk around for just a moment, but I ain't going to come back. What time is it? 3:24. So, I'm going to take a quick break, everybody. Please hang around. Hey, Higher Ho, thanks for the bits. Much appreciated. So I'm just going to mute myself, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. Senegal, shall we, what else do you want to, get, I assume you're doing carpentry to do bows? I might have lost Senegal too. That's cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, there you are. Excellent. Yeah, no worries. I was gonna. Are you doing? Are you trying to do bows? Is that the big? Is that the motivation for carpentry?
I'm actually looking at trying to build a greenhouse.
Oh,
specifically a 4-story house with the top level that's a greenhouse.
Got it.
Like I said, I'm very gifted at making games more difficult than they should be.
Right. You know,
I could just go down and buy it for 30,000.
Do you have the recipe
which I have
for
the
it?
money for, but I can't learn it until my carpentry is.
Because I actually have that recipe. Did you buy the recipe yet?
Oh, you did? No, I haven't.
Let's see if I can trade it to you. I actually got the recipe before I was capable of it.
Oh, how'd you do that?
It actually, yeah. Nope. It will not go. Oh, it's not even teachable. So never mind. That's why.
Okay.
So you need, yeah, you need timber. So one thing I do, I have a +5. So one thing you can do, there's engraving that you can do. Actually, come back into, go away. Oh, that window. So let's drop back into my dungeon here. Oh, the radio's still going. That's funny. I have a radio downstairs too. Carpentry also makes pole arms. Right. Pole arms is something I wouldn't mind trying too.
I was tempted by them, but I think they're different skill tree than bludgeoning.
You're right. There's another radio. This was a... I think this particular radio was one of the early backer rewards. I think. I don't remember.
Love the look.
Yeah, right? Carpentry. It's right here.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if I got the carpenter buff using a +5 station, if that meant I only had to get to 90. But I'm not certain if I could actually learn it until, I'm still trying to figure out the...
Right. There you go. I'll lend you that.
Oh.
So if you take a hammer, you can engrave it. So you take a hammer. How do you engrave stuff again? I think you engrave with alchemy? Nope. Somebody in chat tell me where is the engraving, like the tool engraving recipes? Oh, that's probably carpentry. I got reshape everything. I don't remember. But yeah, you can engrave things. You get like bronze and gold or something like that. You can engrave a tool or whatever that tool calls itself. It's like a engraved tool or something. Hey, Gamer Grandpa, how's it going, bud? Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in here today. But anyway, that'll give you a +5. So obviously, there's a durability thing on that, so it'll wear out over time. But I only used it once, which was to make that house. So I have actually built that house you're talking about making.
Oh, okay.
It's actually placed, or else I'd give it to you. Somebody's using it.
No worries. It was kind of one of those creating a goal for myself that was perhaps a bit ridiculous.
No, it's a good one. I mean, you do need to do the glass too. So do you know the rest? Have you seen the recipe?
Not for glass.
Okay, so yeah, this is where Sodalore works so well, and I probably have this recipe accurate in Sodalore. Greenhouse 4-story row home. And then it will tell you all the items you need and all the ways. So that's the recipe you're after. The whole gang is here. Where's Val? I don't know. So 50 granite, 200 timber. So you do need a lot of wood.
I actually already have that.
So if you go to that recipe, actually that was a bad... Actually, that was a bad link. If you click the little information, so if you click this link, I'm putting this in Twitch, by the way, just to share it with other people too that are watching. So if you look at that specific recipe, the right-hand side will show you all the things you need to do all the sub-recipes as well.
Oh,
But there's 2 options for wood and timber, so it may pick the worst option. So one, timber can either be made with 6 wood or 12 wood scrap and 3 wood. So that is where you want to keep all that wood scrap because it saves you a lot of wood that you get from harvesting out in the wild.
nice.
But you also need glass sheets, and glass sheets are made with gem fragments, which you need 25 of. So you need 1,250 gem fragments. So I would suggest... The music's getting loud out there. I would suggest we go to Elysium. We can grab you some silver. Well, we can grab both of us some silver. Silver's always in need. Looks like you got a good set of buffs on. Your inventory's sorted.
Yep.
Cool. So I will teleport to... I'll make some bags later. I don't want to do it right now. It just takes too long.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay more attention to soda lore.
Yeah, and tell me where recipes are wrong, because I've tried to put them in there fairly accurately, but I don't have all of them, so there's definitely some missing.
Well, the sad part of it was I was in the initial stages of putting together an Excel spreadsheet to do something similar.
Right.
I'll happily use your work.
Got it, got it. And the music's going to disappear because the music's actually coming through the game with the radio that's playing in my basement, in my dungeon. They did a really nice job. If you have in-game music on and you approach one of the radios, one music source fades out and the other one fades in. It's actually quite well done. Alright, I'm going to summon my water elemental. So one thing a lot of people will do is I'll have a deck just for buffs. So at the beginning of a scene, I can go in and stack... I can get a 4 stack of like Strength of Earth, and I get a 3 stack on my Summon Water Elemental, and that makes my Water Elemental different. I'm not sure if it does, actually, but I do it anyway. So I slip into combat so that I can do that, and then I slip out, and then I put my other deck back on, and all my buffs are very long running, and they come up. I'm not exceptionally good at that yet, but I'm not too bad. Do you have cooking stations in your... I do have cooking stations in my dungeon. You can definitely make cakes. And I'm going to eat some food, because this place is not easy. So when we go in here, there's... If you open the map, you'll actually get a pretty good map of the place. It's not too bad. Hopefully it works. There's a bunch of routes around the ground, and that's where all the silver is. But there's a bunch of blockages, so you have to go through the buildings, but all the buildings are full of traps. So the other thing you can do is climb or parkour up the rocks onto the edges and get over the edges as well, or get over the obstacles. So we'll go in here. There's probably going to be some satyrs right off the bat. And It's dark. I guess I should have done Luna. Is there a SATA right here? No, there isn't. So you can kick that thing and turn it off. Very good. Otherwise, it'll just sit you and shoot you forever. So mine that. So you're going to get fragments from that. And of course, you'll also get a lot of XP in here. I'm going to go to night vision mode. Turn everything green. So we can just continue down these paths. There's another small one. You're going to need lots of fragments. And then I'll start on some silver, and I'll leave you some silver over here. What is my most powerful skill? Oh, I got 1 silver. It's clearly not mining. That was lame. Oh, the copper will also give you granite in here. And I critted on that one, so I'll leave you the other one here. So mine is probably in blades. So, oh, look at that, 99. I'm gonna GM. I'm gonna Grandmaster on. So now I got a goal. I'm gonna keep streaming until I Grandmaster bladed combat, which I should do shortly. So I'm almost to 100 in bladed combat, so that's definitely my highest. Thrust is an incredibly powerful and a very useful bladed skill. So this is just passive skill. Bladed combat. This improves the skill of all other bladed skills. And then thrust is a very useful attack. It's very low focus cost. So it's also something that you constantly push up. So these are all traps. So you can sort of see the platform right in front of us here. It's a trap. It's a trap. So if I step on it, you can see it's a trap. So that's the trick in here. But you can also go up and over. Where did you go? There's nowhere to go down there. Come back. But anyway, this wall right... Oh, actually, there is a way. So they want you to go through that room to get around this blockage right in front of me. It's a tarp. It's a trap. So let's just run through here. If we run along the side, ow! And then I got stabbed, but you went. Oh, and then I got stabbed again. I got out. All right. This is a diamond. I got a bleed on it, but it's not spawned. So inside these rooms, there's some diamonds. Here's another trap. Oh, that diamond's also gone. And there's a whole bunch more traps down here. Oh, I got hit again. And then we get the satyrs. So we did manage to go around it. So that's one way, is to just run through the traps or whatever. If you have a pet, I have hotkeyed teleport pet. Simply because of this zone. Because they will imagine, they will use their imagination in finding ways to catch up with you. So this is the big thing that we just went over. And notice that you can crawl over it on this side. So maybe we were going in the wrong direction.
Oh, okay.
But we'll just keep running in this direction. I've only been in here a couple times, so I don't really have an optimal path. But just like that forest, there's another crystal. Grab the crystal. Just like that forest. No, I don't want any of it. You can grab all those crystals.
Oh.
You're the one that needs the glass. And you'll get lots of producer XP from them in here. What was I saying? Oh, just like in that forest, there's just sort of a path, and you just kind of go around the path. And you kill the mobs. And
silver and copper. And more silver.
And more silver, yeah. Okay, I'm going to grab the silver and the... I'll actually... You can grab the copper and the silver. Maybe I'll take the silver. You can take the crystal and the copper. It'll just keep us moving. The silver is used for masterworking weapons, and it takes a lot. So 4 silver ore makes 1 silver ingot. And then you need 5 silver ingots to masterwork once. So it's 20 ore, and it can take a long time to get 20 ore. There, I just got 2 ore. So it is not overly generous.
I love the skeletons all over the ground.
There's another crystal. Yeah, we're in a private instance, so I guess people were dying. Oh, we got 2 archers up. I have my undead deck up because I figured we'd be running into more undead. There's actually ghosts on the bottom here. Oh. One of my most powerful skills is Rend, which is a bleed, but undead don't bleed. You want to grab this silver? Oh, never mind.
I think you're grabbing the silver.
No problem.
There's another silver up here.
Oh, grab it. Grab it. Oh, I got 2 that time. Nice. Oh, there's 1 too. Come on, I want crits. I think mining is mining going up? No, mining is not going up. So there's 1,000 XP. But my mining is at 90. All right, I believe, yeah, that's a block, but I believe you can actually climb up here. Oh, want that silver?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, go for it. Maybe you can't, maybe this is the one you can't climb up. All right, this must be the one you can't climb up. So, unless you can do it here. See, eventually, yeah, you can do it there. Yeah, see, eventually those tricks you'll learn, and then going through here will be a lot faster.
Okay, I'm liking this place for resource gathering.
Oh yeah, no, this is a good place. It's good for silver. What you're gonna need, you need lots of mats to GM masterworking. And there's like, in the masterworking tree and blacksmithing, there's masterworking, and then there's 4 subcategories.
So there's the silver next to me and across the hall from me.
All right, I'll take this one. And yeah, this place will actually respawn fairly quickly. If we do this loop, we will immediately... In fact, that first stuff is probably already respawned for us. There's a lot less downtime, I find, getting materials in here than what we experienced in the forest.
Actually, oh.
Whoa. Oh, that ghost is really tough.
I hate the fact that they seem to regenerate their health really fast.
Yeah, they have they generate it from something. I'm surprised that and sadly they don't really give you much. 15 gold. Did you get the thing that you were after? You did.
Yep.
Run by that open doorway because there's
Oh, okay.
a weapon in there. Well, I'll run in and kill it. Or turn it off. I think it's turned off forever. I don't think anybody ever turns it back on. There's no ore back here. It would be nice to see them change the pathing so that you didn't like walk around in circles when you went to like harvest something. I realize I'm kind of nitpicking, but it's little things like that that are huge improvements for people. Like walking up to a tree and then your character like walks all the way around it to harvest it from the other side. It's like, what's wrong with this side? Just get it done.
The silver. Oh, you got silver over there too.
Yeah, and there's another one right beside you. Oh, that's the one you were talking about. There, I critted on that one, so I beat you to this one.
Congratulations. Yeah, this almost looks like something I could solo. It just depends on how many, whether there's groups of more than.
Right. Yeah. How do we get over this one? Oh, you did get up that way.
I'm going to drop down until you're over here.
Nope. That might have... Did I get trapped in the wall? I think I'm trapped in the wall.
Oh, I just fell.
You get an unlucky spot every once in a while. I don't know if there's a slash stuck in the game.
There is. I saw somebody use it earlier on
Proceed. All right, I'm slot. It actually gets reported. Although what I've found is that the animation for escaping will sometimes move you out of your stuck spot. So I don't think I'm too far from the beginning. So if you don't want to, oh, you got your bear. You should be.
Yeah, and it looks safe. Like you could. I'm trying to think. Well, it looks like if you go the opposite path, you'd actually get here fast.
I think so. It's just dependent on how many blockages there are. Stay safe. Time for Skyrim. Have fun in Skyrim, Gamer Grant. Thanks for dropping in, bud. And yeah, famines, I agree. The lumberjack does want the tree to fall in a safe direction. But come on, it's a game. I mean, all the trees are literally straight up and down. Is there speed increase skills or potions? Yes. I don't actually have any. I probably should make some. There is a... there's haste potions that I've seen. Oh, I'm going to take out this ghost. Deck is not. I'm not very happy with this deck. I need to make it better. Oh yeah, I got something blocking me. Peanut butter is delicious. Now I need a nap. Well, have a great nap, Pauline. Thanks for stopping in. Always so nice to see you. Thanks for all the bits. You're more interesting. Oh, hardly. But thanks. I cannot get up that wall. Oh, maybe I can get up this one. It's just finding all the secrets. All right, I think I am much closer to you.
Oh,
More
yeah.
oh.
I think I'm probably inside that corridor because I couldn't figure out how to get around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the wall you're up against, I couldn't figure out how to get over.
Are we going your way or my way?
I'll go either way. Your call.
Now let's go. I'll come through this trap. So. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can just walk through it when it's going down. I never knew that.
When it's going down, yeah.
That is much easier. Is there anything in this room? Sadder. Let's take this guy out. So on the top of these buildings, there's also routes across the top of these buildings. And, oh, here you go. Grab that one. Maybe you'll get a diamond. And, you are Soda Lore Master Streamer? Well, I'll keep working on it. I do love exploring. So I actually am going to keep working on the lore of Soda. Where do we want to go? That way. No, let's go that way. No, you're...
I'm going to kill my pet if I'm not careful.
Oh, yeah. Where's mine? Mine's in combat somewhere. Or... Oh, it's just stuck. Spamming teleport. Come on. Oh, I think mine is trying to heal yours. What is the aura? Oh yeah, it's night vision. Yes. If I can dismiss night vision and then the world looks like that. And this is actually a very cool place, but it can be hard to see it can be hard to see. There we go. When you come out of combat, they teleport much better. It can be hard to see all the stuff we're looking to try and find in here without night vision. Night vision's a great spell, and I love it. Use your light spell. Yeah, but my light spell isn't very good, and it doesn't cast very far. Maybe I just need to level it up. Like, it doesn't work off. Actually, it's not too bad. Maybe I should just stop complaining and use it. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There's a whole bunch of nodes over here. Night vision is better. Yeah, I find in some cases night vision is really good because it works at a distance and your light spell does not. It's got a much different fall off. Well, it's got to fall off.
Oh, you skipping that silver?
Oh, I went for this copper. There's a couple more silver.
Oh.
We may get respawns before we're done these ones. In this mine, it's easier to see the nodes using natural light. I find anyway. Okay, I will do that. What? I failed? Unacceptable. This is one of the ways you can get up to the top. Then you can tour around. pretty easy run up that little slope. But the top is all undead. Actually, undead and satyrs. So there's quite a bit more combat up there. But I find if you can stick to the bottom. Oh, actually, sorry, we do actually want to go that way, but there's no way around that barrier. So if we go up to this top, we can then go around that barrier. And if you stick to the outside of this, over here, there's a few less barriers to deal with. Shows off the... Yeah, the natural light is much, much better. I don't like the green night vision thing. Oh, we got targeted by a bunch of skeletons. This is why my undead deck is up. Oh, and there's a trap behind me. Oh, there's another footman coming in behind us. That spices things up a bit.
Okay, note to self. Stay off the top if you're here solo.
There's a ghost down here attacking my water elemental. Wow, the ghost just goes right through walls, which I suppose makes sense. Ghosts can sort of go through walls. Eve Midnight says, I never use night vision. Is that right? You know, if I don't use it, I would probably get used to never using it. There is a path you can take that involves jumping over the fence on the other side to make the full circle if you're just there to mine down below. See, I was pretty sure that that existed. I just haven't found it yet. It probably goes in this direction, right? Like this goes over. So let's go back this way. If we go back this one and then just fall down here. What's your safe fall level at? Is it coming up?
Oh, that took some health, but not as much as I can.
Yeah, I didn't lose any from that. Oh, we got another ghost visiting us here. You're looting it? Get good. Oh, there's nice. Is that the... Wow, that's an awesome map. There's more detail on there. Okay, I'll look at that later. We'll just keep going. That's sweet. Oh, I see. So it actually has us go in here.
And there's a silver right next to me.
Okay. I'll grab that. That is cool. That is a very detailed map.
There's another silver across the way from me. Wow.
Nice. Hi, Ro. Thanks for the bits. I must head out. Another fun stream. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Here, I'll take this. Oh, you can take that copper. You're going to need granite, too. Thank you, Higher Hope, for dropping by. Nice to chat, as always. Have a good one. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I shall. 1 silver. Come on, you could be more generous than that.
Okay, so I was going through the hallway.
Well, there's. Yeah. So we follow. Yeah. So we followed this. And to the right. Oops. Hopefully I didn't set you on fire.
Nope, I set myself on fire.
Oops. Oh, apparently we got some friends.
Where'd he go?
Did he leash? Your bear? Where's your bear?
Oh, he's outside.
your bear is messed up. Nope. And we got. Done! I'm a grandmaster! Look at that! One!
Congrats.
Look at that! Grandmaster of Bladed Combat. Outstanding! That ghost. Thanks, Christ Ballad. Much appreciated. That was exciting. All right, now my next one. Actually, I'm going to stop that now and focus on other things for a while. That did take a lot of XP down. That's all right. It was worth it. I got the little orange marker. Now I don't know where I am, so that thing has confused me on my map. We need to go back to...
Let's follow whatever path you're familiar with then. Because this over here is the barrier that we couldn't get over and you had to unstuck on.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's nothing here, right? We got everything in this area. Yep. I think it has us go back through here. No. I don't think so. I think we can go this way. Nope. Yeah, I think we go back through here. No, it's my bad. This one. There's two traps in here. We want to go out this way. There's a crystal.
Ooh.
A large one.
And a small one and silver further down.
Excellent. Yeah, we're still going. We've been basically just resource gathering for the whole stream. It's actually oddly interesting. Like, there's so much combat involved. And Kryles, I don't know if you saw, but I got the little mark. I'm a grandmaster at Bladed Combat. My Bladed Combat is at 100. Some poor ghost gave up the ghost for my grandmaster skills.
Okay, there's a silver back here, opposite.
I don't know where to go from here. There's ores, yes. Oh, now we want to head to the west. Yeah, that way. So we want to go over that ramp. I understand the map.
For some reason, that bear will not come out of there even with the teleport.
Oh, it just stuck?
Yeah, he'll eventually leash, so.
Oh, right, right. Oh, and we've attracted some. If we just drop down.
Yep.
They may either give up. There's 1 silver. You want to grab it?
Sure. Yeah, if I can. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, it was right here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was just looking around to see if there's anything else. I don't think there is. And we want to head to...
I do like that title, Royal Tinkerer. How'd you get that?
Oh, that was so royal founder benefit. That is age of backing, basically.
Oh.
Age and level of backing. So there was a Kickstarter backer level that was like the developer level, I think they called it, and it gave you there used to be, well, I think there still is like developer forums. So for those backers, they're kind of a private forums. They're not really used much anymore because nobody really says anything privately to those developers. But you also got access to like Unity assets, so you could build things for the game. Like I think the code for those radios was originally done by a backer.
Okay.
And then given to the developers, and then they just made the art and put them in the game, and they functioned. So now we head south back to the start.
And there's silver here.
There's one right up there too. So I think that was what I got Royal Tinker from. And you'll see Royal somethings. So, sorry. Oh, PC crashed. Yes, I got... Look. I'm a Grandmaster of Bladed Combat. I have hit 100. I think we want to go all the way back here. Oh. You going much longer? No, I think I'm going to call it probably in like half an hour or so. I'm actually on Lotro stream tonight. So I do want to get out of my desk for a while. And stop gaming for a bit before I game stream for another few hours tonight. Here, I'll grab this one. There's a small one there, yeah. Am I going to stream later? I'm going to stream. I'm actually on Lotro stream. So Standing Stone Games, the developer of Lord of the Rings Online and Dungeons and Dragons Online, does something kind of cool. They have an official channel that they actually let players stream on. And those channels are Lotro Stream and DDO Stream. So I am a member of that team and stream on their official channel. So my time is 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday nights. So I am streaming some Lord of the Rings Online tonight, but not here, actually at a different place. Skip it, the cool kids are playing this game. Well, I've kind of made I've made a bit of a commitment to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Have you seen Cordovan stream? There's a reason the players do it. Yeah, he's not. I'm pretty sure he's a much better DDO player than he is a Lotro player. It's actually a great. It is a really good idea. It is. I've thought about messaging the Standing Stone guys and saying, "Hey, you should steal this idea." All right, now we want to head.
The copyright just mine just respawned.
Oh, nice. I'll take it.
Go for it.
Oh, and I crit, so it's fast. Boom. Now we want to take... Oh, here's another one.
We can just stay here.
Message Standing Stone guys steal their own... No, message the Shroud of the Avatar guys. Message Portalarium and say, hey, look, this works. This can work. You should think about doing this. It gives people like a consistent place that they can go. Like I get a lot more viewers on Lotro stream because there's a lot of people that are only interested in the game and less about the gamer. And that can be a useful tool. So if we go up these ladders.
Ooh, a fighter. Let's see what else. And an archer. Okay.
Oh, and we're getting a whole bunch more. Let's go around the corner.
I'm not gonna...
Come back around here. Come back around here. Oh, I already had immolation up. I did not need that.
I got one guy down before I died.
Just couldn't. I don't really have a. I did actually sort of build a tanking deck that has taunt in it, but.
And that was partially my fault. I let them draw me around.
Yeah,
I hate archers.
Cover is really useful in this game, and you have to like exploit it.
Good night. Is the Ankh only at the entrance?
Yeah, I think so. There's like an endless supply of archers in here. I'm down to one at a time at least now. The corpses are piling up. Oh, and then my equipment's wearing out. That was crazy. Whoa! You want to grab that stuff?
What?
I just fell through the floor. All right, I'm still on the wrong side of the ladder, so I'll come up. You get everything? Nice. What did it say? Where did it say to go? Ladders up. Apparently there's something. Where was the ladders up? Right here.
So it looks like it shows us going south, not north.
Well, I think we're heading east, aren't we? Oh, south into the room.
Yeah. So I think it's like go this direction, then take I guess it'd be a left, and try and get beyond that fence. I'm thinking,
Right. Correct.
or maybe it's this room over here. I'm not certain. Yeah, it's probably the other room. Yeah. Oh well. Oh. I almost thought that was a solid wall.
Right.
Okay. So.
So is there something back? Did they
have
say that there was something back here?
something about a ladder up? Oh, so there's. Oops. Oh,
Oh, I'm
pardon.
coming. Neither of our pets are here. Come on, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not certain why my teleport seems to work so radically, but so I'm guessing there's something in this
Whoop.
building, given the tower on top of it. I timed that poorly.
Oh, maybe.
I'm just looking up there.
Oh, and this is where you go down. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I have this figured out yet. We can go down, at least, and get back to mining. Oh, I'll get this other guy. You wanna... Oh, he's probably got you.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Alright, I don't see any other... nodes
Yeah.
over here.
These all seem to be gems right now.
Yeah, they may have no loot for you, no. Is my wife? No, my wife doesn't actually watch the streams. Not much into these games. She's definitely into Lord of the Rings and definitely into those books. We've spent the last few years spending a lot of time. We both listened to Corey Olson's Exploring Lord of the Rings podcast and or vodcast, I guess, and going through that. So that's been fun for us. But she doesn't get into this, no. Oh, here, I'll give you 1 silver and I'll take 1 of the coppers. Oh, there's 2 silver over here. The mother lode. Not quite.
Still, this is better than any other place I've been. Although, oh, where was it? It was something like Serpent Spine Foothills. I was there last night.
Yeah.
Good source for gems. Was wandering through some of the tunnels and ended up in apparently that PvP area right next to our. It's like there was no warning that I was entering a PvP area. I was just.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
There is an option to turn the warning on and off.
Yeah, I suspect if they were to remove the mobs, it'd be faster moving across the map in the catacombs than it would be on.
Oh, I think I missed that guy. My fireball. Oh, I got him. Yes. What was the last few years always your biggest oh my god moment when you learned something new? I don't know. It's a tough question, Kraus. It's a very difficult question. I don't know. The thing about Tolkien is that what makes him so... One of the things that makes him so great is his subtlety. Everything in the game is... Or everything in the game. Everything in his fiction is very, very subtle. So there is no real oh my god moments. First guy that kills you is the warning. Oh yeah, that's the warning about PvP areas. That's right. Should I hit that guy? I don't know. Did he hit you? There's still a bunch. Oh, there's still more over there.
There's a ton of stuff in here.
There's like 4 around me. It's very good. I give the viewers what they always wonder by asking the hard-hitting questions. Yeah, I'm sure you do. What am I doing here? All up in ya. Hey, thanks, bud. Thanks for the bits. Welcome. Hard hit. He hard hit heard his name. Yes, he did. Kryles is greater than Geraldo Rivera, I'm sure. Without question. Where are we? In the south? We're in the northeast. Oh, I think this is where we go up and over. Do some parkouring. Maybe? I don't know. Nice to see you. How's it going today, bud?
Wow. Okay.
That was a tough run. I think there's a ghost below us.
Oh, okay.
So we drop down. Oh, there's a blinkable barrier. Okay. So if you have this blink spell, you can go through some of these barriers with it. So I think here we're just meant to drop down. So there's a copper and a silver. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Second cousin slept with your mom, who's actually pregnant with your best friend's cousin, and she isn't your mom, she's your sister. What? Bad is home from work now. About to pop heads with MVP. Nice. That's awesome. I had today off. I had spent the last 4 hours or so here. We're crafting. Well, we're not crafting. We're gathering materials, which is actually a lot of fighting, but it's going not too bad.
This has been a blast.
Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, it's not a bad little run. It's been a great stream. Man, I had so many people come in. I learned a bunch. I think a whole bunch of viewers learned a bunch, which is always good. Always nice to see the people that are much better at me in the game come into the stream and offer advice. That's very appreciated. Very appreciated for sure. Love the lore sharing, really do. Yes, thanks, Helene. I'm really glad you're here. Always nice to see folks. The streaming community around Shroud is definitely really good. It's been fantastic the last few months for sure. It's probably been even better longer than that. I just haven't been paying close enough attention. So we drop down and we head, I think we head around this way. Where am I? Yeah.
Kill Satyr.
Oh, we got this guy's attention, so. Ow. This guy's mean to me. Oh, behind us, a satyr and a ghost are going after it. So they'll be soft by the time we get there.
Cool.
Oh, crushed. Oh, I did 106 with my coup de grace. My coup de grace does 5x the damage when the target is below 20%. Ghosts are very hard to kill. I mean, they're already mostly dead. Oh, you got that one. All right, there's a bunch of... What else did we miss? Oh, and we get another ghost.
Whoops, okay.
It's all right. We'll take it. There's pretty much no escaping it at that point, I think.
I was just going to grab these back here.
Oh, okay, cool. Sure. Is there anything else back here?
I didn't see anything. That doesn't mean there's not.
There's a ramp up by the looks of it. But I don't think we want to go that way. That's cool.
Sweet.
Love the lore sharing. Second only to Lotra. The problem with Lotra, if you look, you can't compare other games' backstory to Lord of the Rings. Like, it's just not fair. I mean, Lord of the Rings Online is based upon the preeminent fantasy fiction of all time. It's like, where do you start from if you're any other fiction? There's still lots of other enjoyable lore to be had. And it's cool meeting people like Drumpelmouth, even though he's a bit of an asshole. Actually, both of them are. Both Drumpelmouths, that is. I think we head this way. We do. We do not go through here. We go this way.
I'm working on attempt number 4 to mine this node.
Oh, you still... Oh, my God. I thought you were following me. It's my water element.
No, it's... yeah. Just...
Mine is aimed at the community. Oh, I have played 10 years of
If this one fails, you can have it.
Get it. You can do it.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a crystal there if you want.
Yeah.
Get the shards. Get the shards.
Should have just left that one for you and gone straight for the shard.
There's a couple of shards up here too. I think we got lost, although I think I'm going to call it here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I need to take a break.
This has been a really fun run.
Yeah, it's been very productive for sure. Oh, I grabbed that one. can grab a
I was going to
silver.
swap you, but don't worry about it.
There's another copper over there too.
Yeah.
Where
There's
are we?
definitely not a lack of resource.
No, this is a good spot. This is a good spot. It's interesting compared to my, like, I streamed for three or 4 hours last night on Shroud and did all story. And tonight there's like no story, or tonight, I guess this afternoon. Right. So it's cool in this game that you could, you know, there's so much to do that you can just like, not everything's about narrative and walking through stories and whatnot. Of course, it's the, oh, one more node. There's one more node. I'll just keep going. There's one more node.
My pickaxe just broke, so
Oh, is that right? I don't even know if I have a. Do you have a
you're about to
toolkit?
call it. It's probably a good
No,
time.
I don't have a toolkit. I do need the granite. Let's walk out and we'll. I'll teleport from the entrance is just south of us.
Cool. Thought I saw a ghost here.
Yeah, my weight's only at 120. I hear a ghost. Oh, there are pickaxes on the. That is hilarious. The pickaxes on the ground can be picked up and used. You know, I saw those pickaxes on the ground. It never dawned on me that they were actually tools, Vulcan. Is that blue poo water from the porta potty? No, it is not. I think it is there's some magic incantation on this water, but I don't know what it is, Ranger. But that sounds like a good explanation, doesn't it?
So that explosion, is that a spell?
Yeah, it's fireball.
Oh,
I don't actually see a lot of people use fireball. Oh, there's a big crystal here. Oh, your pickaxe broke. I'll grab it. I don't see a lot of people use fireball, but you do need to get it to 40 to get to Ring of Fire. And I have got it to 40. So I'm going to go buy Ring of Fire now after maybe when I log back on.
yeah.
I woke up just in time. Thanks, Vulcan. I appreciate that. Well, we're leaving anyway, so it's not that big a deal. But yeah, if you... Actually, was there a pickaxe back here? Let's test this, Senegal. Before we leave. There might have been one in... There, right here. Pick up that pickaxe right in front of me.
Oh.
I think maybe you're in
Oh, let me
combat.
just
You
ask-
might
yeah,
have to get out of
combat.
combat.
It does work. Wow.
Oh, did you pick it up? It's still there on my
Yes.
screen. That's funny. There you
Oh,
go.
Okay. Durability 50.
Oh, Vulcan, you do use it and Grandmastered it? Nice. Okay. Did you find something to mine with? Or
Yeah.
to mine.
And just looking at the can't resist the horde here at
This
the end. before
6
we go.
nodes sitting here, for sure. Well, if you just woke up, Vulcan, you may have missed it, but I am a Grandmaster at Bladed Combat. 1 down, 233 to go, and then I will catch up to you. What? Apparently I got a Grandmaster mining first to keep failing. Is it okay if I use... Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. No worries. You can plant some more. Thank you, Vulcan. Thank you. Yes, I got Bladed Combat to 100. power grows. You taking up knitting, Krauls? I bet 24 bear meat sitting there for. Oh, nice. Weaving and tanning. All right, let's take off. Oh, you only need 219 more to go. Okay, okay. One down, 219 to go. Nice. All right, this is probably a safe enough spot. We won't get an ad. Oops. I'll make some bags too and get them to you when I see you. But I'm gonna take a break right now. So, what am I doing? Teleport to zone. These things are fantastic because they teleport the whole party. Baron's Reach. I'm close to getting Healing Grace to 120. Wow. That's a big milestone. Yeah, I gotta die a bunch for your res. I'll figure out something. That work?
Yes, thank you.
Excellent. And it's snowing in Baron's Reach. Although that just exposes one annoying bug that people have, and that it rains through buildings.
Oh. So this is like Ark in that respect.
What's that? It's
Oh,
like
the
what?
game Ark. One of the annoying things in it was that you'd be in a building and it would be raining.
Right. It's still snowing in the building.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna call it there. Oh, they fixed rain in building, but they didn't fix snow in buildings? It still snows in the building. Gotta run. See you later. See you, Tanulio. I gotta run too. It is time for a break. I'm gonna be back on Lotro stream at 9 p.m. Eastern. What time is it now? So like an hour and a half. Hour and 20 minutes. So I need a break before that starts. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Eileen, nice to see you as always. Thanks for tweeting. Thanks for getting Lord British's attention on Twitter. That pretty much made my week. Month even, maybe. Hard to say. That is awesome. Hire Ho, who's already left. Thank you for all the bits. And Alapenya, thanks for all the bits. Although I think he might have left too, because I think he was jumping into some of the games. So, anyways, thank you, everybody. Is there anybody up streaming? I think Ambrose said he was going to be streaming. Maybe he's up. Oh, Tesla Gauss is up. Tesla was in here earlier. Let's raid Tesla. Tesla Gauss. They're in a loading screen. So this is somebody that was hanging out with us earlier. So let's go raid Tesla and say hi. Let's do that. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I very much appreciate it. Hope everybody has a terrific week. And whatever game you end up playing, I hope you have a lot of fun in it. All right, take care everybody. Have a good one.
Oh, to clear.